Hello again, everybody. It's time for a bit of controversy. We all like a bit of drama, and this shirt that I'm about to open up here definitely caught the attention of the world's media. So I'm going to open up the package, let you have a look at the shirt, and I'll explain to you why this shirt raised a lot of eyebrows all around the world. I'm really excited to get it. It's not just because of the nature of the shirt, it's actually a really nice shirt. So, it's from Classic Football Shirts, and we have Totti. I'm pretty certain I've got about 10 of him. Anything else? Nothing else in there. Anybody recognise that one? Very possibly. Right, let's open it up. That. Anything else in here? No. We have the tags. Splendid. So, here is the rear of the shirt. Nothing too outrageous there, I don't think. And then here is the front of the shirt. Very nice design. Lovely combination of colours. Doesn't seem like anything too outrageous happening with this shirt. Maybe you recognise something. Let's put it on the mannequin and I'll explain you why this shirt caused such a stir. Right then, don't mess this up. We've been getting very good at this. Come on. Oh, it's good. Rightio then. So, for those of you who are of a Dutch persuasion, you may be familiar with the club. It's FC Emmen. FC Emmen are a top division Eredivisie team, and this is the home shirt for the current season, 2020-2021. Now, it's manufactured by Hummel, and it is one of these shirts that caused a stir. The reason for that was not because of anything to do with the design, it was because of the presence of this sponsor on the front here. For those of you who are not familiar with Easy Toys, they are a adult erotic toy store ultimately, and I don't think I need to say anything more than that. It's pretty self-explanatory from that. Now, when this sponsorship was released and revealed, the KNVB, the Dutch FA, were like, no, that's not happening. You can get rid of that. So the club initially were like, oh, okay then. So I think they played maybe a few games without a sponsor on, but they were still fighting it. They were saying, well, this is a sponsor that we've created the sponsorship with this company. We feel like it's beneficial for us as a club. Obviously it's going to bring in finances to help support the upcoming campaign. If anybody's going to lose anything from it, it will be the club by associating themselves with it. After some back and forth, some discussions, the club and the Dutch FA came to a compromise. They said, look, we will allow you to have this sponsor on the front for one season only. Initially, the sponsorship was for 3 seasons, but the compromise that this shirt will be sponsored only for the 2021 season, which I think, to be honest, is pretty decent when you think the amount of demand for this shirt when it was released. It absolutely blew up. Like, no disrespect to FC Emmen, but before this shirt was released, they weren't necessarily high on my list for wanting to buy a shirt. Firstly, because they never really appeared, and secondly, I'm sure the designs were probably more than good, but they were just bigger fish to fry. However, when this one appeared and I saw all the controversy surrounding it, I thought, well, I'm going to have to try and buy this. Try and fail. So naturally I went onto their club online store because, I can't go into my local Sports Direct and pick up one of these. I went on their online store. Surprise, surprise, everything was sold out. Or should I say, in the main sizes. They may have been an XL floating around, maybe a small. And that was for all of the shirts, which was gutting. I thought, oh, okay, then fine. I've missed out on this opportunity. Whatever. Fast forward a couple of weeks ago, Classic Football Shirts posted a few of these on their sites, the home and the away. and they had every single size available. So I don't quite understand how that's possible. How can you have the club online store saying you've got none left, and then suddenly classic football shirts have got a load? I still don't quite get that. So as you can imagine, I immediately snapped one up thinking, well, if there's only a few floating around, I'm not missing out on this. The shirt itself is £49.99, so it's not exactly a cheap one. And ironically, there's actually quite a lot of them still left to buy. They have mediums. I don't think they've got any smalls. Maybe not even any larges anymore, but they still have a few floating around. So if anybody is excited by the idea of this shirt, then I'd probably go and buy one relatively quickly. The club has been able to profit probably more than they ever imagined, or maybe they planned this sort of media hype when they joined up with them. For the shirt itself, this is the home version, of course, and it has quite a lot of interesting little details as well. So on the shoulders, there is a little motif with some stars, and what that actually is the flag of Drenthe, which is sort of the region where the city of Emmen is based. So similar to the Glasgow shirt from the previous video, I love it when clubs have little bits of detailing from the geographic regions of where they're from. On the rear of the shirt as well, towards the bottom, there is a full version of the Drenthe flag, which looks really nice. It's really smart. One thing I don't quite... I've tried to research it, but there's a few hashtags and a few little sayings. There's one on the neck, which I think says something like, you know me best, or do you know me, or something like that. I'll post it up and maybe someone who's Dutch can translate it better. And then on the one on the back, there's another one that says something to the effect of, get me out of here, or let me be free, which I think maybe is either an initiative or a partnership with a business. But again, I'll post that one, and if someone's Dutch, you could maybe let me know. There is on the right breast here, I believe that says Drenthe. It's kind of one of those weird fonts where sometimes you have no idea what it's trying to say, but I'm pretty certain it says Drenthe. And then on the back, there's just some more normal sponsors. But that's kind of it. It's kind of cool. It's I like my shirts to have a little bit of a story behind them, and I think this is one of those ones. It definitely achieved what it set out to. I think, to be honest, considering the Dutch, they're pretty famed for being quite liberal and open to a lot of things, drugs, sex, just general lifestyle. So, I can understand why the FA said what they did, because, yes, football is not just aimed for adults, there are kids watching it, and that's fair enough. But when you have, especially the Dutch FA, you allow gambling sites, alcohol beverages, lottery gaming websites. It's like, you can't say yes to one and not to the other. Compared to the other ones, this is pretty harmless. Realistically, it's not going to do anything too dangerous to destroy and corrupt society. Especially the Dutch, they're pretty liberal. And anyway, the sponsor itself, it's not exactly right in your face. It's as subtle as it could possibly be. So if you walked around the town centre wearing this shirt, most people will probably not even recognise it, and those who do probably would give a wee smile. That's all. But yeah, that's kind of cool. Plus, it's a Dutch shirt. I don't get opportunities too often to buy Dutch shirts. I know Classic Football shirts have been posting quite a few recently. In fact, they posted one very recently that I bought that is crazy. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what that one looks like in person. But it's Hummel. You can't go wrong with a Hummel. You've got the chevrons running down the side. It's just top quality. But that's it. That's my FC Emmen Home 2021 shirt. What do you think? Do you think it was all blown out of proportion, or should this shirt not exist? And let me know your thoughts. Have you got one? Will you want to buy one? And I will see you in the next video. As always, thank you guys for watching. Goodbye.